As we saw in the last episode, Woo-Seok tells Han Seol that he can smell people and instantly recognize the kind of person they are. According to him, he can easily tell which people are capable of doing anything just for money. After this moment, the story shifts to a flashback scene. In the past, we see Han Seol receiving a phone call from a man named Do. He informs her that an accident has occurred and urgently asks her to come to the dock as quickly as possible. Han Seol immediately heads there. When she arrives, she sees the body of Ja-sang-jae lying there. However, what is surprising is her reaction. There is absolutely no expression on her face. She doesn't look sad, and not a single tear falls from her eyes. It is as if the situation has no emotional impact on her at all. After showing this moment from the past, the story then shifts back to the present timeline. As the two of them are talking, Do suddenly arrives there. He looks at Woo-Seok and tells him that he cannot speak to her like that. Then he asks if Woo-Seok also knows YSJ. If he really knows him, he should share whatever information he has. After saying this, Do takes out his card and places it in Woo-Seok's pocket before leaving. In the next scene, we see the two of them arriving at a bar. While sitting there, Do notices them and begins to think about the past. His mind drifts back to an earlier time when Yoon-sung-jae was telling him a story from Greek mythology. That story had inspired him so much that he even designed the logo of his hotel based on it. As Do remembers those moments, the memories of Yoon-sung-jae slowly start coming back to him. He also tells him that Han Seol is very strange. Sometimes, he says, it even feels as if he doesn't really know her at all. During the same conversation, he also talks about his insurance policy and explains that Han Seol will be the one who receives all the benefits from it. After this memory, the story shifts back to the present. In the present time, Do is ignoring calls from his girlfriend, who is standing outside and repeatedly trying to reach him. Meanwhile, Woo-Seok is deep in thought, trying to connect different pieces of information in his mind. The next day, we see Han Seol again when another owner comes to meet her regarding some work. During their conversation, she shows Han Seol some belongings that belonged to Miss Kim. These items were related to Kim's personal things, and she had brought them so Han Seol could take a look at them. The items are placed on the desk. Meanwhile, on the other side, we see Woo-Seok talking to some men who are involved in insurance fraud. During their conversation, one of them mentions that Miss Kim had a life insurance policy, but surprisingly, her family doesn't know anything about it. Because of this, Woo-Seok decides to visit her mother and explain the situation. When he meets her, he tells her that she can claim the insurance money whenever she wants. At that moment, Han Seol arrives there carrying Miss Kim's belongings. Seeing her daughter's things, Kim's mother becomes emotional and starts crying. Since the bag is quite heavy, Han Seol helps place it down gently, and the atmosphere becomes filled with sadness as the mother is reminded of her daughter through those belongings. Because the bag is heavy, we see Woo-Seok picking it up and helping carry it upstairs. After that, the three of them go up together and enter Miss Kim's room. Inside the room, her mother tells them that if they need any of Kim's office belongings, they are free to take them. She then says that she will go and make some tea for both of them. While she leaves the room, the two of them start looking around. As they search through the room, Woo-Seok finds a card lying somewhere and quietly puts it into his pocket. At the same time, Han Seol comes across a notebook. When she opens it, she realizes that it contains detailed information about Miss Kim's daily life, what she used to do throughout the day and the places she used to visit. Seeing this, Woo-Seok walks closer to her to take a look. Han Seol then says that she thinks this information might be important. She says that she needs to collect some documents. You go out from here, and he leaves. Then the three of them remain sitting at this place and are talking. Here, Woo-Seok asks Angsel what kind of person she was, meaning Miss Kim. But Angsel says that she worked very well and she was very nice. Sho says that in most such cases, people are bullied by their colleagues. But you are saying that nothing like that happened with her. However, Angsel does not give much of an answer to his question, and he starts asking Miss Kim's mother whether she felt anything strange. What? But then she starts saying that one thing felt strange to her. And we are shown a past scene where we see Kim, who is sad and lying on her bed, and her mother tells her to eat food. Kim says that she has just come after meeting her boyfriend, and at that time she is upset. In the end, her mother asks whether you know her boyfriend, to which Han Seol-Ah refuses. Her mother becomes very sad and says that she did not even know anything about her own daughter. After this, both of them come outside and start arguing with each other. Yes. Woo-Seok starts saying that he will definitely find out what happened to her, whether it was a suicide or she was killed. Se-Wool says that you will never be able to find out who the real victim was. Saying this, she leaves from there. After that, Woo-Seok looks at a card, which is of a restaurant. Then the scene shifts, and we see Pyo-sung, where he is taking out Miss Kim's call details. He finds that she received the most calls from someone named Yen Song-jae. Just then, when Jo-young comes there, he starts asking her whether in this case we have any information about a man named Yen Song-jae. Has any information been found? But Jo-young says that yes, she has found it, and his file is kept on your desk. Woo-seok picks up the file, in which he finds out that Ye Song-jae was Han Seol-ah's fiancée. As soon as he sees this, he takes his coat and leaves from there. On the other side, we see Yush, where he is talking to these same men who commit insurance fraud. The man says that you should bring your car and hit us so that we can get the insurance money. Here, he tells his car number as 7622. In Gimtown, we see a man who, he is saying that who knows how long Woo-Seok will take to arrive. This man is thinking that he will come with a small car. Just then, he sees that Woo-Seok is coming with a full truck. As soon as these people see him, they panic and start driving fast. Because of this, they end up crashing into another car. Seok also stops his truck, gets out of it, and starts talking to these men. He says that I was the one who was going to hit you, but you already crashed the car yourselves, and were you trying to kill us? Yes, it certainly looks like that. Now we see this man who is waiting for Woo-Seok. Woo-Seok tells them that this is Detective Kim, who is the police officer in charge of this station. More police officers arrive there and take all those men away. After that, Woo-Seok starts talking to Detective Kim. Here, he takes information about Yu Sung-jae. Kim says that his fiancée had come to see him. But one thing felt very strange to me, there was no expression at all on his face. He shows this video on the laptop which Woo-Seok is watching. Then the scene shifts, and we see Hamal, where she picks up a keychain. A flashback is shown where the two of them are in the yard. In Song-jae says that you don't need to worry because I have cancelled the policy. In the present, Han Seol-Ah throws his keychain into the dustbin. Just then, she receives a call from the president, meaning her boss, who cooks food for her. From their conversation, it is clear that the lady has known her since childhood. She has made fish for her. Han Seol-Ah eats it in front of her, but afterward she throws it up. The scene then shifts, and we see Woo-Seok arriving at the same restaurant from the card. This restaurant actually belonged to Ye Song-jae. He finds out that Miss Kim used to come there as well. A man tells him that a day before Ye Song-jae died, Miss Kim came to meet him and was sitting right there. A past scene is shown where Miss Kim is sitting there with Ye Song-jae. In the present, Pyo-sung also arrives and sees Woo-Seok leaving, but Pyo-sung goes inside the restaurant. In the next scene, Woo-Seok is standing on the deck when Pyo-sung comes from behind and says that Miss Kim met Yoon Sung-jae and he died, and 10 days later she also died. Now both of them are dead. He looks at him and even praises him, saying that I didn't know you were this smart. Woo-Seok asks what you are doing here, this is not even your job. But he replies that that's why you don't see things clearly and always stay behind me. Pyo says you think too much. Your sister also died like that, yet you still believe she was murdered. Woo-Seok gets angry and asks whether thinking like that gives you peace. After that, Woo-Seok drives away in his car. He looks sad, and another flashback is shown. He is very happy with his sister. She tells him directly that she is going with her boyfriend and he doesn't need to worry. He leaves her happily. In the next scene, his sister is dead, and he is crying. Then Woo-Seok goes to the same bar where Han Seol is sitting. She is the bar owner. He tells her that Miss Kim came to meet your fiancé a day before his death. Why do you think they met? She says, how can we ever truly know someone, no matter how close they are? He suggests maybe they were having an affair. She stares at him. He says in love affairs people can do anything, kill or die, or maybe it was about money. Insurance scammers always want more money once it starts coming. They want enough money so people notice them. Han Seol asks what exactly you want to know. He asks directly, did you kill them? She smiles. Another scene shows Han Seol entering a room and seeing Miss Kim and her fiancé together. Miss Kim looks at her and smiles. In the present, Han Seol looks hurt remembering this. Later, Woo-Seok discusses with his colleague that maybe Han Seol didn't know about the affair. He talks about how when he didn't receive the insurance payout, someone made his sister a scapegoat. His colleague wonders if Han Seol had already taken money before. The next day, Han Seol meets her boss in the lift, who tells her people are questioning her and saying Miss Kim's death happened because of her. We see Doyeon taking photos of paintings. His girlfriend warns him to stay away from Han Seol because of the rumors, but he defends her. Woo-Seok later talks to Orn, who asks if telling the truth about her mother will separate them. He says if she doesn't tell the truth, her mother will keep going down the wrong path. She reveals everything. He asks his co-worker to prepare papers so they can take care of her. Then Woo-Seok receives a call from the insurance fraud prevention team. He is shocked. Documents reveal that a doctor named Choi Yong-ho committed suicide by injecting himself. Woo-Seok says Han Seol would have received 5 billion won from Choi's death, but he cancelled his insurance before dying. His co-worker suggests that maybe Han Seol makes men fall in love and then they die for money. 2 of her exes are already dead. Woo-Seok visits Choi's clinic. A doctor refuses to give information, but a nurse agrees to talk after he takes her out for food. She says Han Seol used to come because of depression. It was due to the death of her ex-boyfriend in a terrorist attack in the Middle East. Hearing this, Woo-Seok is stunned. Now 3 of her exes are dead. Meanwhile, Han Seol destroys papers related to Miss Kim, but Doyeon confronts her, asking if she received Ye Song-jae's insurance money and if she truly loved him. She gets angry and leaves. On her way, she sees a life insurance poster and smiles. Woo-Seok investigates the terrorist attack in Syria. Han Seol later receives a painting titled Orphan from Syria which scares her. Woo-Seok confronts her and narrates a story. A girl whose boyfriend dies in a terrorist attack after cancelling his insurance. She falls for a doctor who also dies after cancelling his policy. Then she meets a restaurant CEO who drowns after cancelling his policy. She was supposed to receive 2 billion, 5 billion, and 7 billion won respectively, but got nothing because all policies were cancelled. He says anyone who loves her ends up dead. She asks how she looks through his eyes and walks very close to him. Asking who will be the next person to fall in love with her. He stands speechless, just looking at her. And with that, the episode ends. If you liked the video, please subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Goodbye.